And what's up, everybody? Michael the Yark here. Today, I want to welcome you to my 2022 update, and I just want to go over some things that are going to be changing, some updates on my health, some updates about upgrades and stuff like that. So, I'm not going to go into a lot of details on some things, I'm just going to mention it, and I might go into it in more detail later. So, my schedule for streaming right now and my schedule in general is all over the place right now. It's because I am in physical therapy, occupational therapy. I have 2 doctor visits every month at least, and then another one every 4 to 6 months now. And in October, I had 27 doctor visits. In November, I had 30 doctor visits. And my life has just been revolving around going to the doctor and trying to get better. On top of that, I take care of my aunt, or I help my aunt full time as well. And I work constantly while I'm working with her or I'm helping with her. I'll take my laptop downstairs and work, and I'll do my streams and recordings up here. And I'll try to do editing up here, but sometimes I even have to do my editing downstairs. It's very hard to do stuff on my laptop, but I have to do it anyway. So I've been doing a lot here and there and stuff like that. With that being said, my therapy that I've been going to has actually been helping me tremendously. And like I said, I have reduced the doctor visits down to 2 a month, besides the one that is every 4 to 6 months. And I feel so much better, and we have learned so much about different things wrong with me. I had to have a cortisone shot in my knee that has helped tremendously. I've had all kind of things going on with me that has just really helped. And for the longest time, I felt like the light at the end of my tunnel was just out, that it was just dark. I was in a dark tunnel, and there was no light ever going to exist there at the end. And with as hard as I've been working with my therapy and stuff like that, I've really got to where I feel so much better and that I'm on the right track, and I actually feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel now. I'm really excited about that. That affects several things for my future and things I want to do as well. And hopefully I will get to do those things. So I want to tell you some of the things that are upcoming, and I want to tell you about now some upgrades that we have made for the stream and recording setup and stuff like that. Just to let you know what happened. My mom always asks me to make her a list, and I throw a bunch of jokes on there. Like, I'll put some expensive stuff as jokes because I know I'm not going to get it. And then I'll put some like dollar things on there, and I usually get a bunch of dollar things. And so this year my mom was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I was like, I really just want to spend time with those I love, just extra time with my family. And, driving around looking at lights and stuff like that. That's really what Christmas is about for me, is family, those you love, and sharing those moments and stuff like that. And so I made her a list, and she shared it with my uncle, and between the 2 of them, they actually completely re-outfitted my gear for the stream, basically, or my setup. So we have replaced my Tartarus V1 with a Tartarus V2. I had already replaced my Razer Black Widow Ultimate 2014 edition with a iBuyPower something keyboard. I don't know what it's called. But that keyboard was not very good. I mean, it was cool, but I did not like the way it felt. I didn't like a lot about that keyboard. It just felt like it was a backup keyboard, and that's what I bought it for. It was $4 with my computer that I had built, and I just felt like it was something that I didn't really want to use. So thankfully, I was upgraded to a Corsair K55 Pro, and I love it besides maybe one or two things. The Tartarus, there's one thing about it I don't like, the V2. But besides that, yeah, I love it. It's a major upgrade over the V1. The keyboard, I like everything about it except for the fact that it does not have, to my knowledge, it does not have a function that allows you to actually put the computer to sleep. And that's the thing, is I want something that I can just press a button or a function key in a button and put the computer to sleep. So the next thing that was upgraded was, I have been using a Razer Naga Chroma for a long time now. I love that thing, but it had got to where it would double and triple right click, and it would unhook itself basically. It was like it would just disconnect. I don't know what was causing it, but I would uninstall it and install it back, and it would work fine for a while, and then it's like it would start doing it again. So I don't know what was going on with it, but it was replaced with a Corsair Scimitar RGB Elite, I believe is what it's called. Now, I miss several things about the Naga compared to this mouse. I do dislike this mouse more than the Naga. I'll put it that way. I like the Naga better. The reason for it is the Naga has a left and right scroll wheel click, and the Naga is more ergonomic. It sets more at an angle, like my hand would be like this, and then Scimitar is more like this. The Scimitar's keypad on the side actually will slide, and it's really cool for that. But if you look, it's dead at the bottom of the mouse, and that is a huge problem for me because I have thick thumbs and hands, and it makes it extremely hard to push the bottom row of buttons here. The 1 and 4 buttons are very hard to push. 4 not so much, but 1 is really hard to actually get my thumb down there and push. Now, I've got a new headset. I'm not going to show it, but it is a Corsair Hs70. It has you can use a 3.5 millimeter plug, a USB, and Bluetooth at the same time, and have 3 audio streams in and out at the same exact time. It's really, really cool. I enjoy it a lot. I've been using it several times. I will start using it on stream at some point, and I'm going to alternate between this one and that one. This one has a longer cord, and I've got some new ear pads for this one, by the way, which were also from my mom for Christmas, but she gave them to me early because she knew that my others were ripping in half. She's like, "Oh my God," and so she handed them over. I also, if you watch, I'm beating on my desk, and I'm not jumping up and down. I just put up a wall mount for my camera, and it's amazing. If you have a web camera and your monitor is on your desk, put your web camera on a wall mount or something else. It will make your video production much better. It doesn't have to work for just a web camera. It works for other cameras as well. You just tighten it down and make sure that everything is in the right place, and it works. So it was a little tricky to get on the wall and figure out how to use it and all, but I finally got it at the right spot. You can see. Only thing is, I can't just slide it, and that means that I'll have to be more over here sometimes, and I need to change up my green screen a little bit and see if I can fix some things, but we'll just see how that goes. So, I want to make this part really quick. So, I'm making some changes to my stream games and games for videos, in that I'm going to start playing more stuff back to back and recording stuff back to back. instead of doing a bunch of random stuff each week. Excuse me, I've been talking too much. So I want to, for streams, I want to stream goal and story games more straight through back to back. And I want to, I'll have random times when I don't feel like playing those games that I might play Call of the Wild or one of the other hunting games or something like that. For videos, I want to start recording full series at a time, basically, or working on full series at a time. Maybe have 2 different series going at a time at the most, and I can split those somehow throughout the week. And I might downsize to 3 videos a week or upsize to 7 again at any time. I don't know. The random videos or Call of the Wild and both of the dinosaur hunting games may become random just here and there, and I'm not sure how those are going to work. So just when I feel like playing, I'll either stream or record those. So I don't know how far and few between they will be, though, but I will continue to do those when I can. I'm going to be rearranging my studio throughout the year. I've already started today. I've done a little bit of stuff, and after this video, I'm going to go wash some clothes, and I'm going to actually do a little bit of cleaning up and a little bit more rearranging while this is uploading. And so I'm really looking forward to that. But with that being said, that's going to lead the way to me being able to do more art and music. And hopefully what's going to happen is I'll be able to really get over here and do whatever I want to do and have everything that I love doing in my studio at my fingertips. And so I want to start doing art videos and streams every week at some point. I also want to add in not only a YouTube video, or not YouTube video, but a YouTube stream every week. I'd like to add in a Facebook stream every week, and I would like to maybe do those on the same day. I just have to coordinate those with my Twitch streams so that I'm not playing the same thing on Twitch that I'm playing on those. So that right now, that means that most likely I'll probably play Call of the Wild on YouTube and Facebook instead of on Twitch. So if that's what you want to watch me for, let me know, and I might throw more of that back in on Monday or just whenever I feel like playing that on Twitch. So music, I don't know if I'm going to be making any streams of it or doing streams of it, but I do want to start working on music every week as well. Art and music both. I want to work on every day if I can, but at least every week. And I want to start writing and recording a little bit as I can, and producing a little bit more music to get it out there. And with my health rekindling, what I really want to do is I want to start, if you don't know, I am a photographer as well. And yes, I know I do everything creative, but I'm a photographer as well, and I want to start getting back out there and doing my nature photography. And I want to start bringing that to my Buy Me a Coffee and my Redbubble in different forms as well. What I'm really looking to do is go out and basically say, okay, I have this time that I'm going to allocate for getting out of the house and hiking for my exercise, and or going on trips, different places for my exercise. And I used to do this all the time. I would hike all over the place, and all the different river systems around here. Well, the one river I like so much, the different areas of it. I would go to them all. I would take pictures. I would go up and down. But what I want to start doing is actually add in some sort of video recording setup for that. I'd like to have it be a 2-camera setup. I want to have a mounted GoPro on my shoulder, basically, and I'm probably going to get a knockoff brand or a cheaper brand to start with. I found something I like. Uh, GoPro, the new one, has a lot of overheating problems, so I'm not really wanting to go for that. It's almost $500 anyway, and that's just way out of my budget for just a little action camera. But I have found one that's about $100, and I found one that's actually 60 that will do what I really want to do. So I'm probably going to go with that. But I'm trying to find something that can adapt it to GoPro mounts and stuff like that. And if I can get one for 60 and it works, I might get another one like that. But I do have two cameras that I can use for stuff like that for video production as well. So I would like to start adding in those hiking videos. And the reason I want to do that is because when I'm too old to do that anymore, and I'm in such bad shape that I can't, which I've thought that I was for a long time now, I want to be able to look back and say, okay, I remember this trip, and I want to sit down and be able to watch it. And the people that I love, if something happens to me, I want them to be able to look at it and experience one of my greatest joys in life, basically. Hiking on the river, and just one of the best things in the world. So that's my 2022 right now and the start of it. I hope that you will all hang out with me and stick around. And before I go, I want to tell y'all some of the games that are going to be upcoming on stream and video. I'm going to try to start doing streams and videos of the same games. And some of those games, right now we're doing Train Station Simulator on stream. But besides that, for videos, I'm going to do that and Aquarium Designer, which I've already streamed. And then for videos and streams, I want to do House Flipper, Castle Flipper, and hopefully the entire Sniper Ghost Warrior series. So that's something I'm really looking forward to doing. And I don't know where we'll go after that. I do now have the Division 2 and Godfall that I'm playing with my really good friend Bad, my main mod. Bad, if you're watching this, I love you, man. You're my brother. Happy 2022. And everybody else out there, just always remember, don't ever hate. Don't let hate rule your heart. Love. I'll see y'all later.